Good morning and thanks for choosing Fox 10 News on this Sunday morning. Today is June the 28th. I'm Asha Staples. Checking in now with meteorologist Matt Barentine joining us from home for a look at our Sunday forecast. Still waking up pretty muggy outside, Matt.
Yeah, it's air you can wear for sure as we start our day here on our Sunday here at the end of June. But that's exactly the way it's supposed to be here at this time of year. Here's what we got with the temperatures right now. We got 78 in Mobile, 83 though right now in Daphne. Ooh, 83 as well in Dauphin Island, 82 in Pensacola and Gulf Shore. So a steamy start to our Sunday across the Gulf Coast here for us all. There are a couple little sprinkles. I got a couple around Graham Bay showing up on the radar, and one over around Fort Morgan. Boy, they are tiny little sprinkles though, so they don't amount to anything, but they're out there on the radar this morning. You could see a couple more of those right along the coastline, but that's about it for the start of the day. Otherwise, mostly cloudy conditions here as we begin our Sunday. How will those clouds go through the day? Probably be fairly thick once again. I think we'll have a few more breaks in the last few days, though, so I think we'll get some sunshine out there here for you on your Sunday. Rainfall, there'll be a couple of showers around. Once again, we're basically going with an isolated chance, and that chance is best inland rather than down in our metro areas along the coast. So likely to be another quiet day for us like we've been last day or so. So we're looking pretty good out there for today. Only a slight chance of an isolated shower in the middle of the day. Temperatures up near 90 degrees here on our Sundays. Check out your weather headlines. So staying hot and humid, isolated to scattered storms the next few days, and then we'll look all the way ahead to July the 4th. What can we expect for the holiday? I will let you know coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Matt. In the news this morning, the Alabama State Superintendent making the announcement schools can reopen this fall, but parents are only beginning to decide whether to send their kids into a school this year. Now it's on the local school districts to plan how in-person learning will happen during the era of COVID-19. Dr. Eric Mackey laying out the roadmap for local school districts to make all the tough decisions, like whether to require students to wear masks.
I've been looking and seeing what schools are planning to do, but I definitely don't want him to wear a mask in school. Like, he'll rip it off in like 5 seconds, you know? That's going to be a challenge, I know, for the teachers if they're going to require that.
State Health Officer Scott Harris admits it's likely unavoidable that some cases of COVID-19 will occur in schools. But there is one thing certain through all the uncertainty. Parents get to make the final call: in-person learning or virtual. And schools will have traditional classes, but also remote options as well. Virtual learning, as we've mentioned, for parents not comfortable sending their children back to school during this pandemic. State School Superintendent Dr. Eric Mackey says there will be extracurricular activities and individualized education programs for special needs students. Dr. Mackey says this will all take some adjustment from parents, teachers, and students. Most local districts told us they hope to release those details sometime after July 4th. And here's a list of when schools expect to go back to school. Monroe County and Saraland starting the earliest on August 6th. Escambia County, Alabama opening the next day. Clark and Mobile counties on the 10th. Baldwin and Washington County along with Gulf Shores and Satsuma begin on the 12th. Finally, Chickasaw schools open on the 13th. And for a full list of these dates in our area, just go to our website, fox10tv.com. Also releasing back-to-school plans is the University of South Alabama. School leaders say it will open in stages, with employees returning from remote work and students who live on campus returning to their housing. After reopening, the university says it will monitor health conditions on campus and in the region. For additional information on the reopening phases at USA, just visit our website, fox10tv.com. Just 1 week out from Independence Day, and some places are still considering letting the show go on, while many have already made plans to cancel their fireworks shows. Daphne is one of the few places still considering lighting up their sky. Mayor Dayton Haygood posting a poll on Facebook with two options: cancel July 4th fireworks or keep the event going. Some people fired up in the comment section, concerned about people from cities where shows have been canceled overwhelming Daphne. A few writing that they would only be okay with having a show if it were limited to residents only. And though some say it would be irresponsible, the majority of people who voted say they want the show to go on.
I think being outside and you're, in clean, open air, that it's actually pretty safe as long as you're not in a closed environment.
Mayor Haygood says they would implement excessive social distancing at their 88-acre facility, shown on a map of the location between Well Road and Whispering Pines. Daphne City Council will have to make that decision tomorrow. And you'll have 2 4th of July shows at Owa and Foley. In efforts to help with social distancing, Owa will have celebrations on Friday, July 3rd and Saturday, July 4th. The fireworks will start at around 8:45 for both of those nights, and the complex will offer family-friendly activities as well at noon. We're told health and safety checks will be in place for all guests. As for other places on the Gulf Coast, there have been a lot of fireworks shows canceled so far. That includes the city of Mobile, the mayor making that announcement on Thursday. Pritchard, Fairhope, Gulf Shores, Saraland, Chatham, and McIntosh also canceling their celebrations. But Alberta is actually planning their first fireworks show ever, and Dauphin Island also plans to hold theirs. You can head to fox10tv.com for a full list of those events.